welcome back to What's in Your Skillet. I appreciate you tuning in as I show you how to make these homemade, over-the-top sweetness, ooey gooey, chewy s'mores cookies. Again, these recipe names are mouthfuls, but I just don't know how else to describe them to y'all. If you tuned into my last video, my Nashville hot double-decker buffalo chicken sandwiches, again with the mouthfuls, then you heard some of the reasons that I took a step back from posting, my negative mindset, and how I reshaped my view of what I was basing my success off of. If you didn't see that video and have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll link it here. Now, let's dive into a topic that I think most of us can relate to at some point of our lives, and that's being in a sense of misdirection, or misalignment, if you will, where the idea of where you thought you'd be versus where you actually are, and that realization begins to set in. Some people take these key opportunities as a time to sit in a comparison bubble of where everything and everybody you look at is doing 10 times better than you, whether you have actual evidence to support this theory or not. Or we'll sit and stew in self-pity and self-bullying to the point where the negativity overrules anything positive, no matter who's giving you the positivity. Getting caught up in the negative loops are a detrimental approach to analyze where your misalignment may be. It just spews more negativity and less solution-based tactics to assess or help reshape the image or goal you currently see, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. Or it interferes with your reevaluation process of assessing what's still important from that previous image or goal, if it even matters anymore. But this can only happen once you're done having your own pity party. However it may last is up to you. Now let me say, and I guess I should have started with, I am not a therapist, psychologist, or anything of the such. I'm simply a wife, a mother, and a woman who is going through her own life journey, sharing food for the mind, body, and soul to the people who need it in whichever part sits with them. Anywho, now that that's cleared up, I'm truly speaking from experience when I say the knowledge I'm learning now and applying is completely changing my outlook on how I approach things or react to things, no matter how big or small. And I'm not a hothead or anything like that, but when I got mad, I'd go on a tangent for 30 minutes to an hour and my mood used to be done for the day. Nowadays, I understand how much control I have over situations simply based on how I react, and that my emotional reaction is literally the key component to something affecting my mood the whole dang day. Carrying or holding on to negative baggage can truly prevent you from missing other opportunities. Oh, I forgot to mention, the first step to change is admitting you have a problem. The next step is actually wanting to change. And then that next step is enacting your personal changes, however that may look like, with whatever resources you actually have on hand. I gave y'all the free resource for cookbooks here in this video, and that same information applies here. Y'all's local library is a treasure trove of information on whatever it may be that you need information on, that's literally free to you, with a library card, of course. Unless y'all out here stealing library books, then I can't help you. I'm still a little girl at heart, so colorful covers and pretty spines of books still catch my attention. And most of the times, those are the books that I need in that moment. I guess the timing really starts aligning when you understand where your misalignment occurs. Now, this is my personal trajectory. Yours could be something completely different, like just needing the outlet but not having the funds. Get creative in your thoughts and your access to whatever it is within your budget. Creativity leads to opportunities to gain or build on skill sets in many ways that you may have never thought of or seen before. And I'll say this before I move on. Nature is always free and available. If, ever, or whenever your misalignment makes itself present, go do something in nature, anything outside in the fresh air, and talk things out with yourself. And just breathe, y'all. I won't say everything's going to be okay because I'm still learning to trust and believe that myself. And again, I'm not trying to spew things that I don't fully believe in just yet. But I do know if you're putting forth action in the areas and the realms in which you want to see change to be present, first mentally, then through action, then there's a step in the direction of, nah, you should be all right. And from a realistic standpoint on my end, that's all you need. As easy as it sounds and as difficult as it might be, stop sweating the things that are out of your control. It makes life and experiences more enjoyable. And that's speaking from experience. So, I hope you're able to take something away from this video. And that's just a little food for your skillet.